We now return to Let's Play SimCity. There's a large section of people who are ready to move up, it looks like. So, we've got our tower now. That's going to take some time to develop. So what I'm going to do out here for right now, I kind of like the idea of leaving these. I do not know if this is going to develop into something like that, though. It does not look like it. So I don't know how these will develop if we get them into higher wealth. What I was going to do, however, was put in the nature things that now are kind of not going to work, apparently. Excellent. Well, maybe we can at least do... No? No? Okay, well maybe we can't really do much of anything. We could do, I suppose, putting these kind of parks in. I imagine this will just end up being filled with high land value stuff. That's pretty much the only thing I can do with it. One thing I do want to do, however, is maybe put that in here. Wasn't there a bigger one? Not for... yes, there was, but this is not going to fit anywhere like that. So that is not going to work. What do we have? Large urban sculpture garden. I could get this started since this will be high wealth, high density eventually. I guess I could do that. I'm still thinking about making a connection there, but I'm not so sure I want to, although that adds a lot of extra traffic unnecessarily, doesn't it? If I do not. That's rather large. What is this? Medium sculpture garden, large urban sculpture garden. My goodness. I just want something to go across there. Like all the way across. Tiered urban green space. That doesn't work out. And this might not be as easy as I thought. Okay, well, never mind. I was going to beautify this a little bit and then get going, but I think instead, at least for now, we're just going to pop out and we're going to start a new region. We're going to go over to this one, which seems to be ripe for the Omega Coal. Pause this for a moment and circle round. Okay. So we do have a way for a road to come up here, and maybe I will utilize that. But if I go into the Omega Co stuff, we're going to have industrial buildings and some commercial buildings as well as power. Okay, and an Omega Co factory. So hopefully I can put that factory like right here in the midst of it, and what we're going to do is actually get some roads going through. I'm going to try and tunnel through and make it sort of a little bit of a fan shape. So I do want to have some mega towers in here for these. I wish I could pull them out. They're gonna be probably like that big, so maybe I'll leave 2 little sections, 3. I don't know how many sections I'm gonna need. Let's look at resources for right now. We're gonna have a little bit of coal on top, which I probably will not be extracting. A little bit of ore on the sides, and a little bit of oil. Actually, that's a pretty decent amount of oil. We could set up an oil generator in here if I really wanted to. But for right now, I think I'm going to need to set up at least a small little town. Because I can't put these down for quite some time. I'll need town hall upgraded to a city hall in the region. Well, I've got that. Do I not? Do I not have a city hall in the region? Casconda needs power. Let's go deal with that first, maybe. This is something I really did not pay attention to. We are down quite a bit. Okay. But yeah, this is City Hall. Is it because it's not working because we're low on electricity? That's an entirely possible thing. We are buying it. We are buying all of it. Mineral Town needs simoleons. So I guess I could swap simoleons and then put it in here. We're not probably going to get another one, are we? I will need to extend my road out here. Just keep extending it like so. And then I can get another one here. Can I afford this? Apparently I can. Barely. We're out of money. So now, if we go to our region, apparently the game likes you to have about 20 grand in the bank. Why aren't we buying more? What now? Electricity problems. Still, yes, I know, but should we not... Damn it, should we not be getting some? Okay, back out to the region. Back out to the region. We're gonna give some money. Send that out. Load back into Mineral Town. Do I have to actually sit in here and wait for the power to power up, or what am I doing? We've got excess of 9. That money should be coming my way anytime. What the fuck? Did I not send myself 10,000 simoleons? I guess I did. But why does it still have 50 here? What the hell is going on? Is this working or not? Okay, we should be fine for that now. You got your money? Looks like they got their money now. Okay, can we now go over here and not be bothered with this anymore? So do I have to build... I don't know, maybe it's not connected technically because we don't have roads yet, or... I don't know. Anyway, so we'll set up our little fan thing here. I mean, it might go grid. We'll try and do something a little bit different for a while. Maybe do grids up along here, and then once we get to here, then we'll just start flowering it out. Maybe little circles for our mega towers. I don't know. I don't want it to be too boring, but at the same time, well, that is not at all what the hell I wanted to do. Jesus. Okay. Can we just actually go straight into there? Thank you. So, judging from there, I could pull off. I don't think I want to, though. I think I want to go by these, which means this would not be big enough, would it? So I've already kind of borked myself then. Why is it so weird? That one works, why won't this one work? Now, is this going to be long enough? It looks like it. I guess we'll find out. Much regional demand for things. That's fine. I'm going to pause for a tick to finish off this. Alright. So we will need some commercial buildings, which I guess means I'll be building a secondary there. So this is permanently this highway. Interesting. So maybe I actually want the buildings on this road They will eventually get over there. But I will want them facing away from the highway, with their backs to the highway. And maybe even we can do long ones. So why don't we actually get rid of that? That way we're not interrupting highway traffic as much. Okay, and then for now, we'll do kind of like that. And we'll let it go. Go ahead and bring this in. We will call this Omega City 1. This will become the Omega City. We have no water. Eventually I think maybe I'll want to do futurifying. But for right now, maybe we can just do, oh crap. We'll put something out here. I wonder if I drag a road, I don't think it'll work on the outside, so we'll go ahead and just put it here. There's no reason to put a road out that way, because I can't put a park. Well, maybe I could put a park, actually. I might be able to still squeeze in a little bit of a park. So we will do that. And put this right... It actually does better here. Can I fit a tiny, tiny park? I can. Not one of those, but like a barbecue pit. Right out here, so everyone can enjoy the coastline. Really good. And then we cannot really afford to have power from somewhere else. So, I feel like I should buy... I mean, if anywhere needs to have a nuke plant, you would think it'd be here, right? Unfortunately, that is going to be highly impossible. Right now, coal plant might work, but for the size, maybe we can get away with doing something like this. Obviously, it would be better to have it up here, but for now, maybe we'll just put it over here. Just to run the place. This is not going to be enough at all, and eventually I would like to build a nuclear plant or a fusion plant or something that will allow me to ultimately, maybe right there, ultimately get it so that it is powering the entire region. So hopefully that'll be good. So I could drag a road across there. Probably not there, but maybe right there. Okay. Because I do want to come branching off here to come up to here. To our Omega Co overlords. There's a blimp. For right now, though, we need to deal with this stuff. There we go. It should eventually be powering up. Boy, commercial really came in, didn't it? Unlike the residential, the commercials really got started. Okay, we can build a town hall. That's also something I want to do. That's something I'm going to have to do eventually. I wish I could tell how big the Omega Co HQ is going to be. I need a factory first. I need 7 industrial buildings, and then I can put this down. Now, hold on a minute. So, from crude oil and raw ore, amass piles of simoleons as you convert factories and shops into the Omega Co franchise. So we don't need to worry about the ore that's up, or the coal that's up here, right? Yeah. So we can just build to our heart's content there. We'll maybe build a... Well, actually, like right here, we could just knock out a section dedicated to the oil and the ore that will feed the Omega Co stuff, just right here in town. This looks like a pretty sizable place for a mega tower. And it actually should fit. It will. So, I mean, if I really needed to, I could just build all 8 of my mega towers along this section right next to each other. That would be much more Judge Dredd-like than separating them out, because in Judge Dredd, they are very close together. They're like about all you got there. And a Warhammer Hive City is kind of like that too, but we'll see. Because I don't know, I kind of want to put a few around here. I don't know that I'll get all 8 in here, but that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, continuing on, I do need to do some industry. Why don't we put some industry over here instead? We'll just go ahead and get this prepared. We'll do... I'll let it run. We'll do a... I don't know, does a dirt road work? N? There we go. Road grade is too steep. What the hell are you talking about? Would it work with a different one? Oh, so that's how you do it. You don't push it down, you put it right there. Okay. But that's gonna... That looks horrible, actually. That looks like it's going to... Hold on. Try and angle this so I can see what's going on. Well, that is a tunnel, though, right? I'm not mistaken there? It's 12 grand right now. Put it in. Okay. So it just... Okay. It was an illusion. But there we go. So yeah, we don't want to have too many of those breaking up the highway traffic, because the highway traffic is meant to flow like spice. So everyone must be traveling. They're all commuting to where? Commuting out of town for work. Okay. Well, we do need a little bit of industrial if we want Omega Co stuff to work. So while we keep this in town here for a moment, we're going to do... This one's going to be a little bit different, I think. This isn't going to be a perfect... Well, maybe it will. Maybe it will actually work. Then we can get a little bit of a slight bend in there. Just for fun. Just for something a little bit different. I mean, where would this end up? Right beside that. Ah, dang it. Because I would probably want it to be that one, right? Since it'd be right out the gate. So we've already got to get rid of our power supply. God damn it. Alright. Well, but what does this do? This brings it right here. So if I wanted to connect my rail up, this would be awkward. But it's not going to be any less awkward. If I did a like a T-junction thing here instead, maybe? Am I basing it off of this or basing it off of that? It's gonna be a little bit awkward no matter which way I go with it. Because I probably, like I said, do not want it to go the full length there. That just seems like an awful lot of space, though, doesn't it? Like, way more than I'm getting out here. Because, yes, if I was basing it off the highway road, it would have gone right here. So maybe I'm actually screwing myself here, because then I should have drawn a road here, and then drawn smaller ones. Is this going to not be enough? I mean, we saw it go all the way to the end, but maybe this won't be enough to expand either. That would kind of suck. Because then I'd have to knock all this out and move it further. Well, we'll see. As far as this one, though, since this will be my industry, I guess maybe that's okay, that we'll extend it out just a little bit. But again, where do I want this to come out? So, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a line here, just so it gives me the next one. And then maybe we'll do that here instead. We will, good grief, would you? We'll do that. And then, I guess take this up to here. Is that actually where I want that? We'll do a curve. No, I do not want that. So now, if I base it off of this one, the next line would be here. Which really would then continue it into here. Okay. Now fuck me! That is not what I meant to do at all. The right-clicking to deselect thing doesn't always work. God. Okay. Expensive little mistake there. So, now we can do some industry. We'll go ahead and do that. I do not really, and I don't know that this actually is going to expand much. So we'll only do it on those sides. Same here. And we'll go like that. Yes, I'm aware of this. See, this is what's kind of bad about letting this thing do its own development, is they do not... I could fit 2 along here, now I'm only going to fit 1. It's only going to fit 1 because of that, so there's not enough space there anyway. So this is a massive waste of space. Fully underutilized in the middle there. I could just make an inner one. This one shouldn't even be connected to that anyway, right? Oh, there is actually development there. But, yeah, this shouldn't even be one because now we're doing exactly what I didn't want to do here. So, let's get rid of that. And I will actually bring a road, dirt road, to... Fuck, would you just cooperate? To there. And there. So then we'll get rid of that. Damn it. I almost had it. This is aggravating. Fuck me. I should have just done this. That was my mistake. It almost... God, there. Okay, that was harder than it needed to be. So now, get rid of that nonsense. And we will fill in there and fill that in there. And what I will leave along this side, I don't know. Can we build a mega code yet? Can build some of that? Yes, I can. How big is this? Not that big, actually. So a Megaco factory. Maybe I'll put the factory over here. That can actually fit right in there. Now, does this have expansions? I don't know about that. But that would actually fit right in next to this. And would kind of help with stuff down here. Yes, I know. Okay, well, good. Now we'll just wait on that. Plop in a Megaco factory and supply it with crude oil and raw ore. We'll get there in a minute. Okay, and then now what I'm also going to do before I go much further... Oh, whoops. I was actually in the spot I wanted to be. Not gambling, worship. Another House of Sim. We'll put that right... Okay, right there. First thing you see is you come on in. At least from that entrance. That's kind of neat. That's actually, I like that. The deco style tunnel entrance. That's really cool. So are we ready to, I mean, not yet. They're definitely wealth, but density, not so much. Maybe we'll go ahead and just upgrade those roads to see ahead of time before they become too much of a problem. Okay. So we'll see ahead of time now if that will actually grow large enough. The wealth is going to be, or the density is going to be a ways away yet. We are, like, everyone wants to come here. So let's go ahead and build just a little bit more. And we'll take this. And we go. Making good amounts of monies. I might also want to put some along the backside here. Why not? Very good. Okay, well, cool beans. So far, I think that's working out. We just need to make more money so I can plop down an Omega Co factory. I could borrow some cash. I think that's going to look really cool once that all builds up over there. And yeah, those Omega Co towers will also fit in real nice. Well, I mean they're not Omega Co, but they will be Omega towers. Just because that's how we're going to play it. So what do we need? More tourists to build up. Okay. Well, we're building and building and building. That's good. Demand for industrial is way down, probably because everyone's leaving. Big commercial, though. Did you see that? Mineral Town's dump volunteers to take some of Omega City 1's trash. So I guess you can make one city where all the undesirable stuff goes. We apparently need mass transit. We are apparently very congested. Mostly along here, but once all these people have stopped moving in, then I think the traffic will die down a bit. And we'll be fine. I could also shunt a lot of traffic to the sides. I mean, it's all going to the sides anyway, but... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Got that in a hurry, didn't we? 2,500 people here already, and we're making 35 grand. We're going to hold off on that just for a tick. Because we're here for one thing. One thing right now is to build this. And it's going to need its own flash of industry. What with crude oil and ore. Perhaps I can eliminate this and just turn it into an oil factory since we'll have it here. But for now, anyway, we're going to put down this one. And I do not think... I don't know. I guess we'll find out if it has expansion room or not. Omega Co. Does. Where? Beside it. Okay. I don't know what these do. Do I only have the one, though? No, I can build many more. Okay. So it now needs stuff, so I guess maybe until I get that industry going, we'll just turn it down. Just close it for now, and then we can, it makes goods, right? It turns goods into crates. 6,000 barrels of oil required for this. Okay. Does it look futuristic? It does right beside the Omega Co. Okay. Once we get those streets lined up there, that'll actually work out too. Cool. So, we've got Omega City now going. We've got to have a total franchise profit of 5,000 an hour. So, how are we going to do that? How do we... I'm going to have to read a little bit more about this, I guess. Okay, well this is what tells me. So we'll have to start a franchise. We'll have to start making Omega Co. go, and then maybe I can get that. That'll be fun. This stuff is making me agitated. Maybe I should get rid of that. If I get rid of that, and then maybe okay. So maybe I've done myself a disservice here by allowing this. I'll go like that instead. And we'll start over with that. Okay, cool. So apparently roads are abysmal around here because transport says it's really, really needed. Build a city hall with a Department of Transportation. Well, maybe. Maybe. Not right now, though. I think we're doing okay. So, I'm going to end this one here. I'll see you next time.